Hello, welcome back. I am Reverend Dr. Lori Williams, and you probably noticed that I didn't post any videos last week. I decided to take a week off, and actually, that's what I want to talk about today. So I took a week off last week just because, literally, there's no explanation for it. Um, Other than I needed to have some time to just kind of just to do nothing, just to really be in the nothingness. Now, not so long ago, I would have pushed past those feelings. I would have, encouraged myself just to keep going. You romanticize the struggle of pushing yourself to keep going far past when your body is telling you to stop. And then what happens? Essentially, what happens is you're going to get sick. There's a saying that if you don't prioritize your health, you're going to be forced to. That is so, so, so true. When you're not prioritizing your mental, emotional, physical wellness, you're going to end up getting sick. I mean, the degree of sickness or illness is 100%. I mean, it's up in the air. It could be a life changing, life ending kind of illness, or it could be flu, cold, anything like that. Just more of the more common illnesses. We never know how the universe is going to make us stop, but it will. And excuse me, after years and years and years of the universe trying to tell me to take care of better care of myself, um, and like so many other people, I didn't listen. I had all these reasons. I had a full time job. I had my kids were smaller back then. I had a husband that had, take care of a house, to take care of all this kind of stuff. There's always those things that come in to play. Now, the irony of all of that is I'm actually busier now than I was back then, and I make time to prioritize my wellness. And that's exactly what my message is there is no one that is going to be like, okay, you need to clear your schedule for you. There is no one that's going to say, hey, you know what? Your health, your wellness, your well being is way more important than what you're about to do for me. So please take care of yourself first. No one's going to say that. Because if you are agreeing to do something for someone else, that other person has every right to assume that you are in a mental, emotional, and physical space, healthy space to be able to do that. It's up to you to say, no, I am not in a mental, emotional, physical space to be able to do that for you. It is up to you to say, no, I need to prioritize myself and my wellness. I need to prioritize me. I need to make myself a priority. There is no one else in this world that is going to make you a priority. You have to do this for yourself. You're not going to find time to take care of yourself. You have to create the time. You have to make the time, pushing other things that may not be as important aside so that you can have that time for yourself. Like I said, I'm actually busier now than I was back then. Yeah, my kids are raised now, but I mean, even when I was doing school full time, running two businesses, I was actually running this business plus starting a new business, um, and I still made time because I have to. I'm the only one that can do that. So, my message to you today is to stop waiting for someone else to try to prioritize you to take care of yourself, and stop waiting for the time to just magically appear. You have to take this time for yourself. When I say taking time for your wellness, ultimately, even if it's 5 minutes a day, if you can do 20, that's great. But even 5 minutes a day is better than nothing. And what I typically will do when I'm taking care of myself, one of the very important things that I do is I do nothing. And I know that sounds counterproductive, but in a world where we're constantly, all this information is constantly at our fingertips, we're constantly scrolling, we're always absorbing everything around us. To just be in the nothingness allows your mental and emotional health to be able to stay calm, and ultimately it helps your nervous system to be able to relax, sitting in the here and the now, not allowing yourself to stress over the future, worry about the past, just staying here in the here and the now, and allowing yourself to just be. You're not scrolling, you're not reading anything, you're just allowing yourself to be. Now, if you have never done this before, or if you're new to this, it's going to feel very uncomfortable. You're going to feel like you need to be doing something because your nervous system is so used to constantly doing something, and your entire being is so used to constantly taking things in, that allowing yourself to just be feels so awkward. It feels very uncomfortable. But I encourage you to continue doing this, because at the end of the day, it comes back to you being able to feel safe and secure, which is going to allow your nervous system to be able to stay calm and to relax too. Our society encourages our nervous system be on high alert constantly. It's literally like we live our lives as though we are being like chased by a bear 24/7. And our nervous system is not meant to be on high alert like that. It is meant to stay calm. It is meant to have an off switch. But as long as we're constantly taking things in, constantly, allowing things that's going on in the rest of the world to make us sad or make us, like angry or anything like that, our nervous system is constantly on high alert. And I'm not saying you have to stop those things. If those things, for whatever reason, if those things bring you joy, by all means do that. But at the end of the day, you need to take time and prioritize you, so that you can make sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you're having that downtime, that your nervous system doesn't have to be on high alert. And all areas of your life will improve just by doing this one thing, even for 5 minutes a day. Like I said, 20, even an hour would probably be the best. 20 minutes is great. 5 minutes is better than nothing. So ultimately, that's what it comes down to, is making sure that you are taking time for yourself before the universe makes you. It really is your choice at this point. So, and it's a lot nicer being able to take that time rather than being made to take that time. At least that's what I found anyway. So like this week I come back to work fully. I mean, I was working last week, but I wasn't doing any videos or anything like that, or any like free lives or anything. And this week I just feel like completely rejuvenated. Like I have a new fresh sense of awareness in what direction I'm heading in. And obviously I'm taking you guys along with me for that. So I need to be at my best in order to do what I do every single day. And prioritizing myself is, you don't have to do what I do in order to prioritize yourself. You just have to care enough about yourself to prioritize yourself. And everybody needs to do it. It doesn't matter who you are. I guarantee you you wear more than one hat throughout the day, meaning you're more than just like a wife, a mother, a husband, a father, a son, a worker, whatever, an employee, employer, whatever it is. You are far more than just one or two things in your life every single day. And for that, you need to have time for yourself to just allow yourself to be. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you back here next time.